नमस्कार, मैं हूं आरजू अंसारी और आप देख रहे हैं राष्ट्रीय जगत विजन न्यूज। सीजेआई बी.आर. गवई आज रिटायर होने जा रहे हैं। गवई ने कहा कि उनका सफर संविधान तथा उनके माता पिता के संस्कारों ने उन्हें यहां तक पहुंचाया है। उन्होंने कहा कि 40 साल पहले शुरू हुई मेरी यात्रा से मैं बेहद संतुष्ट हूं। वहीं 24 नवंबर यानी कल जस्टिस सूर्यकांत सुप्रीम कोर्ट के 53वें सीजेआई के तौर पर शपथ लेने वाले हैं। जस्टिस सूर्यकांत ने मीडिया को दिए इंटरव्यू में कहा कि वे 1 दिसंबर को देश को सरप्राइज देंगे। उन्होंने केवल इतना इशारा दिया कि सरप्राइज केसों की लिस्टिंग को लेकर है। उन्होंने कहा कि लिस्टिंग की व्यवस्था इतनी अच्छी होगी कि सब इसका स्वागत करेंगे। देश के सबसे बड़े जुडिशियल ऑफिस का चार्ज संभालने से पहले चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया सीजेआई डेजिग्नेटेड जस्टिस सूर्यकांत ने कहा कि उनका मेन फोकस देश की अदालतों में पेंडिंग केसों की भारी संख्या को कम करना होगा। अपने शपथ ग्रहण से पहले जस्टिस सूर्यकांत दिल्ली में अपने सरकारी आवास पर लीगल जर्नलिस्ट के एक ग्रुप को एड्रेस कर रहे थे। इस दौरान उन्होंने कहा कि उनका फोकस कोर्ट के उन मामलों का निपटारा करने पर रहेगा जो हाई कोर्ट के लास्ट स्टेज में हैं और सुप्रीम कोर्ट में लंबित होने के कारण लटके हैं। जस्टिस सूर्यकांत ने मीडिएशन को भी एक गेम चेंजर बताया। उन्होंने कहा कि ये लिटिगेंट्स को कोर्ट से बाहर तेजी से सेटलमेंट दिला सकता है। अगर पेंडिंग और प्री लिटिगेशन केस मीडिएशन से सुलझाए जाते हैं तो कोर्ट पर बोझ काफी कम हो जाएगा। राष्ट्रपति भवन में होने वाले शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में ब्राजील समेत दुनिया के 7 देशों के मुख्य न्यायाधीश और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज शामिल होंगे। रिपोर्ट्स के मुताबिक भारतीय न्यायपालिका के इतिहास में ये पहला मौका होगा जब किसी सीजेआई के शपथ ग्रहण में इतनी बड़ी संख्या में दूसरे देशों के न्यायिक प्रतिमंडल की मौजूदगी होगी। समारोह में भूटान, केन्या, मलेशिया, मॉरिशस, नेपाल और श्रीलंका के चीफ जस्टिस, उनके साथ आए परिवार के सदस्य शामिल होंगे।
Justice Bhushan Ramakrishnan Gavai, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, respected Dr. Tejaswini Gavai, my brother and sister judges from the Supreme Court of India, Honorable former judges of the Supreme Court of India, Shri R. Venkat Ramani, learned Attorney General for India, Shri Tushar Mehta, learned Solicitor General of India, a team of learned additional Solicitor Generals of India and other law officers present here, Shri Vikas Singh, Senior Advocate and President, Supreme Court Bar Association, Shri Rahul Kaushik, Senior Advocate and Vice President, Supreme Court Bar Association, Ms. Pragya Baghel, Secretary and other office bearers and members of the Executive Committee of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Mr. Vipin Nair, President SCORA, Mr. Amit Sharma, Vice President, Mr. Nikhil Jain, Secretary and other office bearers of the SCORA, distinguished senior advocates and members of the Supreme Court Bar Association, very respected ladies and gentlemen, we gather today on an occasion that stirs both pride and a quiet ache. Pride because we celebrate a remarkable judicial journey that has enriched this institution, and ache because bid farewell to a Chief Justice who has touched each one of us not only with his intellect but with his gentleness, his candor and his deeply human presence. Chief Justice Gavai has been a pillar of this court, steadfast, compassionate, and unwavering in his dedication to constitutional values. His tenure stands as a testament to humility in power, clarity in purpose, and grace in responsibility. He has guided the institution through challenges with a steady hand and a kind heart, preferring harmony over assertion and consensus over confrontation. His judgments bear the mark of not just intellectual rigor, but an unwavering attentiveness to the person behind every case file. For him, the litigant was never an abstraction. For him, every dispute represented someone's hope, someone's struggle, someone's search for justice. It was this sensitivity that shaped his reasoning, enriched his perspective, and lent his decisions a moral clarity that touched everyone who read them. But more than his judgments, it is the tone he set that defines his legacy, namely gentle, inclusive, and deeply human. He reassured the bar. He inspired young judges, and he restored in many the faith that the Supreme Court is not only a place of law, but also a place of consensus. For this, the institution stands in gratitude before you, Justice Gavai. If I were to choose one defining quality, it would be his instinctive ability to heal divides between differing perspectives, between administrative expectations, and occasionally between competing constitutional values. He believed that institutions grow through dialogue, empathy, and trust, not through rigidity or distance. Under his stewardship, we witnessed a strengthening of institutional harmony, quicker resolution of long-standing bottlenecks, and a culture of respect and mutual assurance among all stakeholders. His leadership, patient, balanced, and quietly persuasive, will remain an institutional memory for years to come. At the ceremonial bench early today, I spoke very briefly about my long association with Chief Justice Gavai, but words often fall short of emotions that have grown over 2 decades of friendship. I must actually share with you all that after our first meeting somewhere in 2003 or 2004 in Delhi, in 2005 in Delhi, yes, I and my wife, we went to Aurangabad somewhere in the year 2009. My both school-going daughters, very baby children, they had gone abroad, and we both landed in Aurangabad and reached the circuit house. I just had not even unpacked my luggage when I got a message that one Justice Bhushan Gavai has come to meet. And when he came, he immediately commanded that you will not unpack your luggage, you immediately put it in car, you will be staying at my home. I think that 1 week we spent together, we visited several places in one Innova, and we had very fond, memorable memories and events which we always cherish and relish when we talk as and when we get an opportunity. This gesture, so characteristic of his generosity, was the beginning of a long-standing friendship. Fate has its own ways of reaffirming such bonds. We were elevated to the Supreme Court on the same day, 24th May of 2019, and since then, life has allowed us the privilege of walking this path together by sharing benches, sharing thoughts, sharing dilemmas, and often sharing quiet moments of understanding that only colleagues and friends can truly appreciate. In all our deliberations, I found him in a clarity, unburdened by ego, an ability to listen without prejudice, and a profound awareness of how judicial decisions touch real human lives. These very qualities that made him not just respected by colleagues but genuinely admired. As Justice Gavai demits office, I am not only bidding farewell to the Chief Justice of India, I am bidding adieu to a companion of many years, a guide whose words often steadied me, and a friend whose warmth and sincerity enriched my own journey. I will miss our conversations, those on law, on life, and sometimes on nothing in particular. I will miss his calm strength, his instinctive fairness, and his quiet humor that listened even the heaviest days, that lightened all the heaviest moments inside and outside the courtrooms. In the demanding world of judicial work, it is rare to find someone who brings both compassion and clarity to every interaction. In Justice Gavai, I found that rare presence. His departure leaves a void, both personal and institutional, but it also leaves behind a legacy that will continue to enliven me. Justice Gavai, for you, रुखसत के वक्त भी छोड़ जाते हैं कुछ निशान, रुखसत के वक्त भी छोड़ जाते हैं कुछ निशान, कुछ लोग कदम से नहीं असूलों से पहचाने जाते हैं. He leaves behind such footprints made not with authority but with values. As I look ahead, my thoughts naturally turn to the bar with hope, with expectations, and with confidence. The Supreme Court Bar Association and the bar at large carry the immense responsibility of sustaining the dignity of the institution. Expectations are high because your role is foundational. Your discipline, integrity, and commitment to constitutional duty shape not just outcomes, but the character of the court itself. The independence of the bench, mind you, thrives only when the bar stands fearless. Access to justice expands only when the bar remains human, and institutional growth happens only when we walk together with trust. As I prepare to assume the responsibilities ahead, I draw strength from the example set by my brother Justice Gavai. I am actually aware and am consciously and acutely know this fact that this office demands patience, balance, foresight, and above all, a willingness to listen, all qualities he displayed with natural ease. I assure the bar that your concerns will be heard, your suggestions welcomed, and your role respected. Our institution is strongest when the bench, the bar, and the registry function not as separate pillars, but as a shared guardianship of constitutional values. Chief Justice Gavai, on behalf of the Supreme Court, the bar, and the wider legal family, I extend my deepest respect and heartfelt gratitude. As you step into the next chapter of your life, may it be filled with peace, joy, and the quiet satisfaction of having served the nation with dignity and distinction. Your contributions will continue to guide us, your values will continue to inspire us, and your presence, your warmth, your fairness, your humanity will remain forever woven into the institutional fabric of this court. Closing, to the bar, to my colleagues, and to all present here, let us move forward with the same spirit of compassion, cooperation, and constitutional fidelity that Brother Gavi exemplified. That is the finest tribute we all can offer to him. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
फिलहाल इस खबर में बस इतना ही। देश प्रदेश की खबरों से अपडेटेड रहने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और नए खबरों के नोटिफिकेशन के लिए बेल आइकॉन जरूर दबाएं। नमस्कार।